What if someone dies and we can't find a will?
Well, the first thing is obviously make sure you've had a good look around the house. And if you found all their sort of important documents, but there's no sign of a will or a copy of a will, and you think that they must have made one, then it would be a good idea to contact local solicitors to see if they've got a will. If you found any documents or correspondence from solicitors about any legal matter, perhaps a house purchase or something,
Yeah.
then contact them because it's possible they have a will. If you reach the point where you think there really isn't a will, then you may be dealing with what we call an intestacy, so they didn't leave a will. And then you have to look to the legal rules that set out who should inherit in those circumstances where there is no will. And there are legal rules that set out that the sort of order in which people inherit. So it's normally the spouse or civil partner would get the bulk of it. If there are children, then the spouse doesn't quite get all of it. They get the first £270,000, and then they get half of what's left, and the children get the other half of what's left.
Yeah, so I mean, in intestacy, it is much more complicated than if you'd had a will to begin with.
Yes, it is, because when you've left a will, you've appointed executors so you know who's going to deal with the estate. But if it's an intestacy, then the people who are entitled to inherit will normally be the people who are also entitled to get what's called a grant of letters of administration.